Hello guys, welcome back to Good Childhood Tips, and in this video we're going to talk about how to fix Marvel's Midnight Sun is crashing, or it is having launching issue, black screen, and it's having low FPS drop and stuttering, and it's having completely black screen, it's not launching, crashing, and even some of all these kind of issues, and how you can fix this kind of issue, especially when it comes to crashing the game and all these kind of messes which is happening right now for many of the users. So we're going to talk about some of the possible workarounds. I'm not wasting wasting time. Let me directly get into this. So the first one, what you have to do is you just have to skip 2K launcher with the command. When you're trying to launch the game, for the users, they knew that they will be getting a launcher, so they just have to skip it. For that, what they just have to do is they just have to right click and go to properties. Now go over here in the launch option. As you can see here, what we have to do is we just have to go over here. As you can see, I'll be providing these two commands in the description. The first one is this one for C drive, and another one is for F drive. So usually, basically, the game used to be in the C drive. So in my case, it is on C drive. It is not on any other drive. So in my case, it is on C drive. So I'll show you that. So it depends on your PC or laptop, because here in my case, I'm only having local disk C. So it is quite easy and to understand that my game is on local disk C. And if I can show you that where the game is installed. So if you're having any multiple disks, then you just need to know where the game is installed. It depends on it. So here I'm on over here right now. As you can see, the Marvel's Midnight is on local disk C. So the first step is you just have to copy this command. Every users whose game is installed on local disk C, they just have to copy this particular command. They just have to go over here. They go to right click and go to properties. On the launch option, they just have to paste it. Once it is done, just close this, try to launch the game. Then most probably the 2K launcher will be completely skipped, and it is one of the reasons why this is happening, so that will be fixed. And this is what you have to do, and move to the next one. But before that, so imagine for some users it is on any other disk, for example F. So if you are on the local disk F, then just copy this particular command and follow the same thing. That is, go over here, right click, go to properties, and here instead of C, you just have to paste the command for F. This is what you have to do. Once it is done, just try to launch the game. So I'll remove the command, or else I'll be having the issue if I'm trying to launch the game. So I removed it. So in your case, you have to go for, if you're on C, go for it. If you're on F, go for it. And this is what you have to do. Moving to the next one is all about you have to clear download cache on the Steam. For that, just go over here on the Steam and click at the top. Go to settings. Now go for download. Now from here you can see clear download cache. Right click and go for OK. You have to clear it. Once done with clearing the download cache, just try to launch the game and see whether that's going to help you guys out. If it's not working, let's move to the next one. Next one is all about you have to turn off ray tracing, DX11 or lower down graphics setting, etc. on the game. So let us launch the game. So I will be showing you that how to do everything. In the meantime, I will show you the next step. Next step is all about we have to run the game on dedicated graphics card. So many of the users ask this question, and this has worked for many of the users as well. So this is very important step. So I'll be showing you that. So this is, so let the game get over here. So I'll be showing you one step. So that is all about you have to go over here and you have to search for graphics settings. 1 minute. So this is how it looks like. Now we just have to go for play. I'll show you some more things over here which I mentioned. We have to turn off ray tracing. We have to do few things, changes in the DX11. We have to lower down the graphics settings. Then we just have to make few changes over here on the game, exactly on the settings. So I'll be showing you that one by one. You have to try the same process, and most probably when you do this, you can see the differences, especially for the users those who are having the issue with low FPS drop, then stuttering, freezing, crashing, and these kind of issues will be fixed, and that is what you have to do. And in my case, I think it is going to get fixed, and most probably it will be fixed. So that is how it's going to work for you guys as well. So that is quite important thing which you have to try out. And because when they make changes in the game, doing all these steps is quite important as well, making few changes in the game itself. So what you have to do is just have to do is just have to make sure that these kind of things also done from your side. So okay, so just wait. Okay guys, now what you have to do is you just have to make few changes like I said. So first one, we just have to go over here on video, and now here you have to check, right? We have to, as you can see on the window mode, we have to change. We have three options: full screen, windowed, full screen, windowed. So you can try with windowed mode or windowed full screen. Any one thing will be working out. That is, you have to try, and it will be window screen. And over here in the resolution, there is nothing else on the resolution scale. It is quite important as well. Now over here in the DirectX 12, we have to change from the DirectX 12 to DirectX 11 when you're having the crashing issue, which is going to help you guys out. And also, as you can see over here on the VSync, it is fine with that. You just have to change this if you are having the issue. And let me move to the graphics, and over here you have to make few changes over here. That is, as you can see, the ray tracing reflections should be turned off. And also, if you scroll down a little bit, you can see the number of shadows. That's what not much important. And the ray tracing ambient occlusion should be turned off, and motion blur should turn it off. And you have to go over here in the general, and you have to see whether you are wanted to make any changes. Now, as well as over here, you can see the textures. It's been all set into epic, should not be on high, as well as on effect should be in epic, not change this to high. And over here, as I said above, and if you go to general, and if you go to video, this is what we have to do, and go to graphics, this all changes is quite important. And if you go to control, and this is what you have to do. So these are the things which you have to try out in the game, because this particular things has worked for many of the users. So that's what I am saying the same. We can try. So let's move to the next one. Next one is all about you have to run the game on dedicated graphics card. So just go over here in the search, and over here you have to search for graphics settings. Okay, click on this. Now from here, as you can see, I have already added many of the games. So here you have to click on browse option because it's not added, so we have to navigate to it. For navigating, we just have to something is running in my background, so I'll check task manager. So as you can see, it's fine. Now we just have to open localdisk C where the game is installed. Then I have to go to program file x86. Now I have to scroll down and navigate to Steam folder. Now go to Steam apps, go to common, click on Marvel Midnight. Then this is the application, select this one and add it. Right now, as you can see, it is added successfully. So now the next one is all about you have to click on the option and change this to high performance. Now go for save. Once it is saved, you just have to go to the Steam, try to launch the game. Moving to the next one is all about you have to install graphics card manually. For that, just go over here. So I'll be providing both link to the NVIDIA as well as for the AMD. The NVIDIA users, they just have to go over here, select the product type, product series, product, operating system, language, download, etc. So here I'll go for Windows 11 because I'm using Windows 11. So just go for it and go for start search. And once it is done, you just have to download the latest version. So here you scroll down, you can see these are the latest version. So on December 1, 2022, we are having a latest version. On 16th November, we are having another one. So 527.37 is the latest version. So just download this. Okay, download this and install the .exe on your PC. So that is important step. So you just have, when you're downloading, there is one thing you just have to remember. That is, it is quite important because many users make a mistake. So let this download get completed. So I'll move to the AMD. So on the AMD users, they just have to select the graphics, select the respective model and select everything which as like it is needed. Now go for submit. When you go for submit, what happens is you'll be getting two options for Windows 11, Windows 10. Select Windows 11 and download this one. Now go for on Windows 10, select this one and download this one and download and install this. And this is how you can install graphics card manually, and you have to try with that. So I'll be moving to the next one. Let this download be in process. And next one is all about you have to run the game as an administrator. For that, just go over here in the Steam, select the game, right click and go to properties. Go to properties. Now over here, go to local file, click on browse. Now from here, as you can see, this is where the game is installed. Now from here, you have to select the .exe, right click, go to show more options, go to properties, go to compatibility, click on run this program as an administrator, go for apply and go for OK. Now try to launch the game afterwards, and most probably that will be helping you guys out. Moving to the next one is all about you have to update your Windows, because running on latest version of the software update is very important step, as well as playing the very right important game. So go to settings, now go to Windows update and check whether you are able in getting any update. So as you can see, update failed, your device is missing important security update, so I have to go for retry. So let this complete in between. So you have to check for the updates, and if you are having any patch out, just update it to the latest version. Moving to the next one is all about you have to verify integrity of game file. For that, just right click over here, now go to properties, now go to local files, click on verify integrity of game file. So this particular step is actually a very important step, because if any files are corrupted and if any files are missing, all these kind of issues will be fixed from this particular step. And this is very important, as I have seen it, and so far in my small experience, many people neglect this. Verify integrity of game file can fix some of the issues. So that's why I'm recommending, even if you're having launching, crashing, stuttering, freezing, low FPS drop, or you are having any other black screen, any whatever it may be, just try this step. This is going to help you guys out for sure. So let this get completed in between. So I'll move to the next one. Next one is all about you have to disable Steam overlay and other overlay applications. So the overlay applications are like Discord, antivirus, etc. are really overlay applications. So first let us go to this one. Go over here at the start, right click and go to Task Manager. Now I'm going to show you an ugly fact. Over here, as you can see, these are the apps which is running in my background, which I am using right now currently. That is Google Chrome, Screen Recorder, Notepad, Settings, Steam, Steam Client, Web Helper, then Task Manager, Windows Explorer. And apart from this, if you scroll down, you can see there are 109 apps are running in my background, which is actually draining out my entire performance, as you can see. So what I have to do is I just have to go over here at the top, select each, go for End Task. Go for everything. Unwanted things should be completely gone from your in the background. So just go for it. Right now it is 94, so it's going to take a little bit of time. Just go for everything and end the task. And then that is about even including Discord, just do the same. And once it is done, just go back to the Steam, and if you wanted to disable the Steam overlay, right click over here, go to properties. Now from here, as you can see, under general there is an option called enable the Steam overlay. So right now it is disabled, so you have to do the same. Once it is disabled completely, try to launch the game, because it's not getting play button because it is getting validated, so we just have to wait for it. And move to the next one is all about you have to perform a clean boot. For that, just go over here in the search for system information. Now open this, system configuration. Go over here, search for system configuration, select this one. Now from here, go to services. Now click on hide all Microsoft services, go for disable all, go for OK. Then it is asking for a restart, but I am in the middle of video, so just will exit without restart. But in a case, just go for restart. Then try to launch the game and try to play the game, and that is going to work here as well. Then what I have to say is not the last and least, but this is quite important. So many users, they try to launch the game over here, but many things will be already connected to their PC or laptop. For example, if on laptop, controllers will be connected, USB will be filled with some Logitech wheels, etc. So I'm recommending you guys is you just have to eject everything. Launch the game. Afterwards, even if you're trying to play the game with controller, Xbox controller or whatever it may be, just eject everything, launch the game, afterwards connect it back. So when you're launching the game, the entire USB ports, whatever you're having, should be completely, nothing should be connected there. You just have to wait for it, then connect it back and see whether you are able to fix the issue. Moving to the next one is all about you have to roll back the graphic drivers sometimes. That is quite important as well. So just go over here in the search, right click and go to device manager. Now from here go to display adapters. Okay, now from here you just have to go to display adapters over here, right click and go to properties. Now from here go to driver. Now there is an option called rollback driver which is already grayed out. So here I have already done with this. In your case it will be there, so just roll back the drive. That means whatever we downloaded, the latest one, we are just cancelling it. And once after that you just go back to the same over here in the GeForce. I mean, if you're on the NVIDIA, just go over here back. So I'll be showing you. So over here select the respective model, everything, and start search. And here what you have to do is when you give every details and go for start search, afterwards you'll be getting an option like this, right? So like I said, this is on the December 11, which is the latest version 5.27.37 here if you have to download. So you should not be downloading the latest version when you roll back the graphic drivers. It should be depending on something a little bit older. For example, on November 16 we are having 526.98. So on November 10 we are having 526. So just download the older versions. For example, November 10 or October 27. Just try to download this and install it. And afterwards try to launch the game, and that has worked for many of the users. And when you're trying to, like I said in the middle of the video, when I said when you're trying to install this, you should be having two things, that you should not be doing one mistake which many users do. When they wanted to install this, just go for OK. Now let this get completed. What happens is many of the users is not selecting custom option, instead they select some other local disk. So that is causing a lot of issue. So when you're trying to install the NVIDIA graphic drivers on your PC or laptop or whatever it may be, the older version, newer version, whatever it may be, just take care of this particular step, and that is going to help you guys out for sure. Because I have seen many people asking the question in the comment, and they keep on asking. Even if I mention this in every video, still we get the comments, and on the comments they ask the questions, it's not so, and it's not working, so and so, the video is rubbish, it's not working. So the thing is, you are doing something mistake and you solely blame on us. So I'll be showing you that. I just wanted to let you know guys, you have to take care of this particular one, because that is making the issue. So you can try with this particular one. So let this, okay, so now let this it is checking the system compatibility. Let this get completed. Now when you go for this, select A's GeForce experience, go for agree and continue. And here we have two options. This is very important. Installer option, express and custom. Go for custom. You should not be going for express. That is the reason why many of the users are having the issue. So always select custom. You should not be selecting whatever it may be. Should not select express. Go for custom and go for next and install it. After that, try to launch the game. So I'll skip this. Okay, so moving to the next one is all about, you have to delete the saved game files. So that will be available in the my documents. So I'll go to this PC, go to documents, and if I scroll down here, I'll be able to see over here, I can see there will be Marvels. So if I'm able to see the Marvels, this particular game, just completely delete the particular folder. Then keep in mind, when you do this, you'll be losing all the game, or all the steps which you saved game steps will be completely gone. So you have to start it from the scratch once again. Try with that and move to the next one. Apart from this is all about, we have 3 steps which is quite important. One is all about, you have to allow the game to Windows security. For that, just go over here in the search, go for control panel, go for Windows Defender. Now from here go for allow an app through features. Now from here check whether you are able to see Marvels. If it's not there, don't worry, we can add it. So so far it is not there, right? So we will add it. So click on allow another app, just go for browse. Now from here just go to this PC, go to local disk C, scroll down and click on program file 86. Now scroll down, go to Steam. Now from here go to Steam apps, go to common, select Marvel Midnight Suns, select this particular one, go for X, go for add. So it is added, right? So this is added. So once it is added, you can try to play the game and most probably that will be working good. And also you have to make sure that you should be adding the increased virtual memory. For that I'll be showing you. So just go into search and search for view advanced system settings, select this one. Now from here go for advanced, select setting. Now go for advanced once again, click on change. And now we have to click on custom size. And also make sure this automatically manage paging file size for all drivers. It should not be checked. If checked, you can't select the local disk, so you have to uncheck it, so then only you'll be able to select. If you're having multiple over here, select the particular local disk which is where the game is installed, then go for initial size and maximum size. So we need a calculator, so it is quite important to do a calculator, so because we have to do the steps based on this. So initial size should be always 1.5 times the total RAM. So first thing we have to know what is the RAM. Go to settings, go over here in the system, scroll down to about. Now from here it is visible, that is 32 GB. So now I just have to go to the calculator, go over here 32, then I have to do the conversion, that is 1024. So it is 32,768 is the total RAM. So I have to multiply it with 1.5, that is 49,152. So now I have to give the value here. Let's move to the next one. That is, I have to do 32 into 1024. Now I have to multiply it with 3. That is 98,304. Now I have to paste it here. Once it is done, just go for OK. Then try to launch the game and that will be working. Okay. Move to the next one is all about, you have to do is you just have to uninstall the game and reinstall it back. So for uninstalling, just right click, go over here on manage, uninstall the game. But it is very important to note out that when you uninstall the game from your game, you have to reinstall it back. So here as you need, I'm having only local disk C. So I should not be reinstalling the game on local disk C. So for those users are having multiple local disk, they just have to do is if you have to uninstall the game from C, then download downloading it back, install it on any other disk, not on C. From what you uninstall, you should not be installing it on back. Go for any other drive. So these are the possible workarounds which you have to try out for Marvel Midnight is having crashing, not launching, freezing, stuttering, low FPS drop, black screen, or all these kind of issues can be completely fixed from this one. And I hope this video is helpful, and if you find this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe and click on the bell icon for more notification. See you soon in the next video. Peace out. Bye bye.